Sue?
Well, I guess the upside is that it's not hot out, so that's good, because we wouldn't want to be doing this in 100-degree weather, that's for sure. But we're making progress. But yeah, Lou is darn well mastering his mini skid steer. So now we're gonna eat some lunch, and then we will be back at it. So it's windy, so hopefully you can hear me all right, but there goes Lou, still on the mini skid steer. He is on a roll. He is just moving and shaking and knocking that brush down, and all our dead brush and bushes all over the property. And I was helping him, but then I got tired because, you know, I was doing the rake thing, and my energy is not where his is today, I'll tell you that. So kudos to him. He's got so much done. He's doing a bang-up job. So baby, when you see this, good job. I'm gonna go back to recovering from many hours of raking and walking, and because I'm old now, and I guess that's what happens. Anyway, that's an update. Just some of the remnants from yesterday's big, huge clearing that Lou and I did. Look at how old that wood is.
The plan was actually to come out here, and we were going to gather up all the brush, and we were going to do a burn, because you can only do burns until like I think it's like mid-May, something like that. I have to check the burn permit just because of it's so hot out here. And oh, here's the lovely wife. Did you see what happened when I came out?
I just realized that if I started talking in there and you were talking out here,
You can hear us both.
You could hear us
What were you
both.
saying about me?
I don't know what I was saying.
Oh, we're gonna find out. When I walked out of the camper, I got hit with the door and it flew my hat all the way over here. So that's why I'm back here.
I was just.
So I was telling our lovely friends.
Am I in there?
Yeah, you're in there.
Hi.
So I was telling them that the plan was to come out and get all the brush together to do a burn, because we can only do a burn until like, I think it's mid-May.
Yeah,
I forget when it
It
is.
is, yeah.
But it is so windy.
How windy is it?
It's so windy that the door hit me and it blew my hat off. So we came out yesterday and we're like, all right, well, maybe it'll be better on Sunday. No, it's more windy today. But we did get all the brush, a lot of the brush, not all of it, a lot of the brush dug up and into a pile. Got dug up when they put in the septic, and it was all in a pile along the fence. So we're like, all right, we got to burn it. We don't want it to burn the fence, so let's go ahead and move it. We are going to burn this pile of dead brush.
And we have a permit.
In Pahrump, you have to have a burn permit, and you need to call the day you're going to do the burn. You have to have liability insurance on your property, which we have, and you call the day of, and you leave a voicemail, and you say, this is the permit number, and I'm going to do a burn on this date. And that's pretty much it. And then you do your burn. And then just like it has to be so far from a structure, can't be too huge. You need a hose nearby in case it gets out of control.
Which we have.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's our burn pile. This is where I was high centered. Tracks going. No movie. But I was able to get the piece of wood under there and break it free. We've also realized we need better tracks.
Yes.
The tracks, I mean, it was a cheap skid steer. It was like $2,500, something like that. It wasn't super expensive.
But you have to say, I mean,
It does a really good job. But like everybody tells you, they're China-made skid steers, and they tell you straight out, if you can't do maintenance, don't buy one. But the tracks are already, it doesn't even have 10 hours on it, and the tracks are getting rough.
We have a lot of prep to do.
We got a lot of work to do.
And we need it.
So
we need it up and running.
So tore all these out, other ones along the fence line, got them all ripped up. I'm gonna make another burn pile on this side to make it a little bit easier. And eventually when all this is out, I'll come smooth it out. We've been researching campers. We kind of mentioned that. We need a full-time camper that we can stay in while we're building, getting our structure built. One of the big things is, again, we need, we can't live off of like 7 outfits for a year. Like, that's not going to work.
No.
So we need something with a pretty big wardrobe, potential washer dryer, big, so that it feels like a house per se. So we wanted like opposing slides. We want to have enough room. So we put a deposit down. We found a camper that we really liked. We liked the floor plan. We didn't see it in person. Closest one was in Arizona, which was like 4 or 5 hours away.
Yeah.
But that dealership, they have a local Las Vegas office. So we called them up and said, hey, do you guys do transfers? And they're like, no, we don't. I was talking to the sales manager, and he's like, you know what? He goes, we might have some coming off the line that would be allocated to us. Let me do some research and call you guys back. So we get a call, and they're like, okay, put a deposit down, and it's yours. It's a refundable deposit. It comes in, you look at it. If you like it, great, it's yours. We do all the paperwork. If you don't like it, get your deposit back. It's supposed to be in a couple weeks, so we'll see. We got a crap load of prep we got to do.
We do. But clearing the bushes and stuff, that's part of it.
It's probably not going to be in the spot where it needs to be by the time it comes in. So we'll put it somewhere temporarily for now.
But I did say to him, I think if that's the case, if we get it so early and we're not ready for it, what better motivation than to be sleeping in the 13-foot camper while looking at a 38-foot camper.
Yeah.
Like that, if that doesn't put the fire under our butt, I don't know what will.
Exactly. So
aside from wanting to get out of Vegas, from that.
So that's what we're looking at, hopefully in the next month or so.
Yep.
So a lot of prep work we need to do. We got to make that the gravel bed where it's going to sit. We got to finish doing that, or we got to make it longer, I should say. And then we need to start trenching, because campers that large really don't have a solar package at all. We need to trench, and we need to get water.
We need our full hookups.
We need our full hookup and get that dug up, get the pipes in the ground, do all that stuff.
We need to add our additional solar panels.
We gotta, it's gonna be a long summer. It's gonna be a long, hot summer.
We definitely got a lot done yesterday, so we can be very proud of that accomplishment. I think we're both kind of renewed and remotivated.
Well, nothing we didn't talk about?
What?
We had a guest last night, or actually during the day yesterday. We're done at the end of the day. We're gonna relax for a little bit before we clean up and go to dinner. And we hear this. We're like, is that a bird? Like, what is that? Is that maybe that's the rabbits making a noise?
And then this happened.
And come to find out, it was an owl perched on our container.
Yes.
And
at dusk, just as we were leaving for dinner.
So like, okay. And
he's loud.
So the best part of tinnitus is that I didn't hear the owl at all as he hoo-hooed all night long.
All night.
But Rachel did.
The entire night.
I heard nothing.
Until dawn. Dusk to dawn.
So
I've never Googled an owl so quickly in my whole life. Apparently Pahrump has burrow owls.
We go inside.
I think that's it.
That's pretty much about it.
Our sign-offs are the worst.
We're not good at this yet.
All right, guys. Thanks again, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Him, he's gotten so much done. He's
Like we have a couple of random, doesn't it like nothing, just, whoa, there's a bush. I'm being told by my producer,
I got
turn
it.
back, okay?
I got it.
I guess I'm back to just being the talent. Can you hear this? You don't know what I go through. All right, anyway.